Welcome back to Water Park Rangers Let's Play Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. In the last episode, we returned to Rogueport, finally, found out how generally to get to the place where the next crystal star sleeps, but we didn't actually do much to find it. We just did Pinty Jr.'s quest. We're also going to be taking another quest here for Lala. This one is probably one of the easiest quests out there with the most immediate payoff. It's great if you're going to be doing the mini-games, but we're not going to. But I'm at least going to show you where it is, how you do it, and it's actually very nearby where we're going to continue the story, so figured I might as well kill two birds with one stone and drop on in and show you how it's done. Yes, we are going to be progressing the story this episode. Anything worth getting? Maybe the Mega Rush. Seems like that could be useful. Yeah, the Mega Rush might prove itself in a time of dire need. So yeah, we'll bring that along. Not saying I'll ever remember to use it, but hey, at least we'll have it. And you did see how he switched his items from the last time we spoke to him, which was just last episode. He switches around his items a lot, so you have to stay on your toes and talk up with him to see, when he's got something that you might want. I think the same goes for the bad shop, really. They seem to switch up their wares fairly often. Anyway, after taking Lala's quest, go in here and just talk to Lala, who's seriously just the boo behind the counter. And she'll just give you a few tokens to get you started off playing the minigame. That's honestly what the quest is. So yeah, you can get like a free shot at one of the minigames if you want. And also, because I gave her the silver card, we were able to open up a new game. So yeah, also you can trade in different amounts of tokens for certain prizes. There's some good stuff down here. But yeah, we're not really going to be bothering with any of these minigames. So this is the Pianta Parlor. It can be fun. I've actually gotten high scores in all the minigames. Like, I've scored the top scores in them all before. They just take up a lot of time, and I'm not going to be playing them during the selfie. Anyway, to continue the story, remember what the guy told you from the Robos last episode. Hi there, cutie. Welcome to West Side Goods. What can I do for you? So first we're going to sell a couple things that we don't need. The Spike Pouch, we're simply not going to use. And anything else here that we don't really need? The Dizzy Dial. I'm just clearing up some space in my inventory. And now, remember, dried shroom. 2 coins to the dried shroom. Yes. And the Dizzy Dial. And that is what's going to open the next part. Yeah, here we go. Alright, mister, what color is your mustache? Look at these random things. Black, of course. Oops, what's wrong with me? That wasn't the right question at all. Let's try this again. Okay, mister, what's your favorite color? Yellow. Even though obviously it's red. Well, you check out. You know the password. So, you must be an acquaintance of Don Pianta. Good for you. And that'll open up the door right here. Suspicious whispers. You can go through the door. Go on with your bad self. I wish we shall. I'm the baddest self there is. So check this out. This is actually where you have to go to continue the story. This is a pretty neat turn of events, this hidden room. What's with you, wise guy? I ain't too jolly today. If you got a beef, spit it out quick, and this is gonna hurt. Excuse me? You want me to give you a ticket for the blimp? See, now to me that's funny. You a stand-up comedian? No? You ought to be. You got some nerve asking me for that. I'm Don Pianta. I make crying babies weep. You wanna run this bum out on a rail, boss? Look at him. What a rube. You must like pain, funny guy. You just looking for trouble or what? Not so fast, boys. I like this kid's gumption. He just came to talk, no? That ain't a crime. So we talk. You boys can wait till we're done before you rough him up. You got it? So I gotta assume you got a reason for wanting a ticket for the blimp. Out with it. What's that? You want to help some broad what got herself kidnapped? And to rescue this dame, you out collecting the crystal stars? The crystal stars? Hey boss, ain't those things in that legend about the ancient treasure? Vinny, you're such a dope. Hey boss, this knucklehead believes in fairy tales.
Excuse me, but, that's not true. The treasure is real. Honest.
Everybody just shut it. I don't care if the treasure's real or not. Get me? But I tell ya, I can't help it like a guy who wants to rescue some skirt he fell for. I made my decision. You do me a little favor, and you get your blimp ticket. Sounds fair, right?
Sure, we can do anything. What is it?
It's easy. It's nothing. It's less than nothing. See, the thing is, my own daughter eloped with one of my young associates. They vanished, but it wasn't too long ago that they did. They ought to still be nearby. You gotta find my daughter Francisca and this Frankie, and bring them both here. If you're unable to bring them here, then all you gotta do is tell me where they are. Then I shall settle this matter quickly, and with what is known as extreme prejudice. Boss, we don't know nothing about this guy. You can't rely on some goofball for this job. Yeah, boss, Vinny's right. Leave it to us to find Francisca. Quiet, you. It's cause you blokes can't find her that I gotta swallow my pride and ask this guy. I hope you dopes ain't making complaints about my decision. You making complaints? No, boss. Whatever you say goes, boss. I don't know what I was thinking, boss. It won't happen again, boss. You're the boss, boss. Good. I'm glad we're all full of understanding for one another. So it's settled, yeah? Find my daughter and her friend. Then come see me. Francisca and Frankie look like this. And just so we're clear here, if you don't find my daughter, your luck may turn terrible. So yes, now Mario has gotten involved with the mob. In order to save the world, he's gotta dirty his feathers, so to speak. Tail feathers, is that the expression? It was something like that. I remember they said that in, oh my god, what was it? Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr., which was actually a pretty good movie. I've heard different things about, the sequel. What was that again? A Game of Shadows? Yeah. I've heard some people say it was, pretty much just as good, and some say that just completely sucked, so I don't really know. Oh yeah, I will say this, though. Around the time that the Sherlock Holmes, movie came out with Robert Downey Jr., the Asylum, which makes, like, bootleg versions of different movies, based on whatever's in theaters, actually came out with their own version of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, and wow, he actually didn't have anything available for us. I'm not going to buy any of this crap. Their own version of Sherlock Holmes, called Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes, and it has absolutely the best movie poster for anything I have ever seen. There's like a T-Rex and a dragon and a kraken, like, attacking London. It's crazy. You gotta see it to believe it.
Hey, back off, you creep. You want something, or you just like settling up to people? What? Daddy asked you to find us and take us to him. Frankie, what should we do? If Daddy finds us now... Oh, I don't know. And the boat's coming any minute.
Dollface, maybe we ought to head back and try to talk to the boss one more time.
No, Frankie, don't say that. Don't you know what he'll do to you if we do that?
Francisca, baby doll, if we can just talk calm like with the boss, he'll understand.
Oh, Frankie, my Frankie, don't you love me?
Of course I love you, Sugar Cookie, more than anybody in the whole world.
Then let's go, Frankie. Let's run to the ends of the earth if we have to.
But Butter Biscuit, they already found us out. We can't keep running forever.
We can, Frankie. The more you try to put out the flames of love, the harder they burn. Until I marry you, no one will extinguish these flames of passion. No one. Don't you see, mister? I beg you. Pretend you never saw us. Can you do that?
No way, sub-sister.
What did you say to me? You terrible, terrible man. Fine, have it your way. But we won't go with you. Never. I won't move from this spot.
Okay, have it your way, sub-sister. So yeah, you could say anything you really want. And the thing about luck turning terrible, luck actually is a stat in this game, as you know.
I guess we should go tell Don Pianta something. But I don't want our luck to turn terrible. Whatever that means.
Yeah, just as I was talking about, luck actually is a factor in this game. I don't know if this secretly will affect your luck if you go about doing it one way or another. Just to play it safe, because I happen to be superstitious about this at this moment, I'm just going to go ahead and do what Don Pianta told us to do, because I don't want our luck to turn terrible. Because luck is actually a good thing to have. If you haven't noticed by now, luck helps you dodge certain enemy attacks, or just about anything that hits your way, really. Sometimes even things that drop on you from above. Luck is just a great thing to have. This helps you avoid damage. And we don't have very much luck right now, so we need all the luck we can get. Can't go losing it, in other words. Oh, look who's come back. The proverbial mustache. You gonna brighten my mood? So give, what you got? You know the whereabout of these two runaways? I can't tell you that. What? I must be going deaf. Did you just say to me that you couldn't tell me? You come waltzing in here and say that to me? To me? Do I look like a sucker to you? I warned you, wise guy. Fine, we're gonna need a mop to pick up what's left of you.
Daddy, wait!
Francisca!
Boss, forgive me, boss. I'm sorry. Truly I am.
Frankie, so, back you come, head hung low and with your tail between your legs.
No, Daddy, don't hurt him. I'm the one who said we should elope. It was me. But Frankie said no. He said we should come back and talk to you, Daddy.
Boss, listen, I don't care what you do to me. I deserve it all for being disloyal. But you gotta forgive her. Forgive your daughter, boss. That's all I ask.
No, Daddy. No, no, no. I'm the bad one. It's my fault. If you're going to punish anyone, punish me.
No, boss. It's all on me. It's my responsibility. All to blame. Right here.
Daddy.
Boss. Yeah! Enough. Quiet. Both of you. Francisca, my headstrong daughter, you used up your last favor long ago. And you, Frankie, you were like a son to me. This is how you repay your debt to Don Pianta. I feel such disappointment in you two, it's like a poison shroom in my gut.
Daddy!
Boss! I don't ever want to see you mugs again, you hear me? Get out of my sight, both of you. I don't care where, just go. That's what you expected me to say, huh? Well, that's what I'm saying. Go! Do what you want, even if it means getting married.
Oh, Daddy!
Dad, no, wait, I mean, boss!
Thank you so much, Daddy. Thanks for your blessing.
Boss, I'll make your daughter a happy woman. I promise you, she'll want for nothing. Enough already, just go. Go. Francisca, seeing you this happy makes me happy too. Congrats, both of yous. Frankie, this is great. It ain't quite what I promised, but hey, things turn out okay, am I right?
Goodbye, Daddy. Farewell. And thank you.
You still here? Huh, well, you found my daughter and got her to come back here. And just look at how things turned out. What a complete and utter soap opera. But hey, a deal's a deal. You can have your blimp ticket, like I said. Who knew? That guy's got her smiling ear to ear. She's happy. That's good. Hey, I knew you were the right man for the job. Thanks a bunch, Pally. But I don't want to see that gloomy face of yours no more. Don't ever come back here. I don't intend to. You all suck.
So that was the Mafia mini-arc, and that's what we needed to complete in order to move on to the next chapter, because we finally have the prized blimp ticket to Glitzville. It took a lot of work, but it's finally ours. Wow, we did it, Mario! We can go to Glitzville!
I just said that, Poops. No, wait, that was the narrator. But practically we are one and the same. Don't ask me about it.
So head over here, and to the right instead of the left where the train is, you will find this little Cheep. Talk to him. This blimp goes to Glitzville. Will you be joining us on our flight today?
Yes.
Oh, please allow me to check your boarding pass. Then please watch your step as you step aboard. So just, oh yeah, get the star piece behind the pipe. Hop through that pipe. There's a forest over there where you can't go inside. It's really just a cardboard cutout.
It's only a model.
Jump inside the blimp, and off it takes into the background. Into the sky. It's a giant Cheep, rather like the guy who, I guess, guards it. That doesn't sound right. Owns it? More like operates it. Operates it, I suppose. And perhaps even pilots it. Actually, it looks like it pilots itself. Regardless, this giant Cheep blimp is going to take us to the next chapter. So I'll see you then.